itself, it sounds like that's exactly perfect. That's exactly what we're talking about. We're going to be doing a healthcare plan very strongly and protect people with pre-existing conditions. I will say this, they will not do that because they have socialized. I just have to stop you there because I just on a couple points. Number one, Joe Biden has ran against Medicare for all the primaries, but much more importantly, Obamacare guaranteed people with pre-existing conditions could buy insurance, guaranteed they could buy it at the same price as everyone else, guaranteed a package of essential benefits, guaranteed that insurance companies couldn't put a lifetime limit on those benefits. You fought to repeal Obamacare. You are arguing essentially, you're arguing in the Supreme Court right now to strike it down. That would do away with pre-existing conditions. So you've promised new health care. You've been promising a new health care plan. I interviewed you in June of last year. You said the health care plan would come in 2 weeks. You told Chris Wallace that this summer would come in 3 weeks. You promised an executive order on pre-existing. But you've been trying to strike down pre-existing conditions. I have it already, and it's a much better plan for you. And it's a much better plan. And if you say Obamacare, I got rid of the individual mandate, which is the worst part of Obamacare, striking down the whole law. And that's going to be the first and the COVID economic shutdown hit Las Vegas harder than any other major city in the nation. So when the strip shuts down, much of the economy surrounding it shuts down. That's right. And the ripple effects devastated households far up the famous strip. We're doing pallets of cookies in bulk, specialty grocery stores, hotel, casinos. We had this going. We went 17 weeks without a dime. And there's still thousands upon thousands of people still have not been paid. And I see every day people losing their homes, having to leave Las Vegas. Though the lights are flickering once again, uncertainty looms. We're trying to keep things as normal for our kids. I have a 16-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son. And Americans are adapting to a brutal reality with no end in sight. They know that there's a possibility that they might have to leave this house. No, I don't really think I have the strength to tell them. So I couldn't even ask you where you might be able to walk them now. My hope is that we'll still be here. I'm now back at the live news desk continuing to track the fallout from a 7.0 magnitude earthquake that hit about an hour ago in the sea between Greece and Turkey. This is new video that we just got in one of many buildings collapsing. It's stunning. The amount of damage that we're going to see there, yet to be assessed, but significant. We've seen up to 20 buildings sustain some major damage. Some of them, as you can see, collapsing completely. No reports of any death yet in the Turkish cities impacted. They're all along the western coast. I want to show you the video of the tsunami also that this 7.0 magnitude earthquake caused. This one hit again the coast of Turkey. This was at a port of Izmir. Significant flooding there, carrying some cars away. So that is going to be another point that they're going to be having to deal with. There is some major flooding concerns. Again, I want to show you exactly where this is. It is in the Aegean Sea. That is in the Mediterranean off of Greece and Turkey. But 7.0, that is a significant amount of shaking that was felt all throughout the area. So we are going to continue to follow the damage from this earthquake. I'll report back to you.
Shalom. Give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshua Bashem Rakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostle of GMS groups and ones like teacher and person and truth. Shalom and Barak to them. Foremost, give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Bashem Rakadash. Those 3 videos relating to, one was relating to President with the People. With George Stephanopoulos as the commentator. And there was a lady was talking about she had a precondition, a pre-existing condition, a debilitating disease. And she was asking how what's Trump going to do about that. And the other one talks about relating to the instability in Las Vegas, the job loss, the economical instability in place, and basically Las Vegas being shut down. You know what I mean? Just like New York, Las Vegas is a very lively and vibrant, city. So it's being shut down. Jobs, businesses, entertainment aspect. The other videos relating to a 7.0 earthquake off the Isle of Greece of Samos and Turkey and Greece, man, and tsunamis. Let's get Matthews 24, 6 to 8. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For the nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in different places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. And this relates to the birth pains. These are the beginnings. These things must come to pass. But this is the beginning, not the end. Earthquakes in different places and pestilence and famines going on. Things that normally wouldn't have happen in specific certain areas are happening. You know what I mean? So these are the times we're in. We're in the precursors of great sorrows, the birth pangs, and tribulation. You know what I mean? We're in the beginning stages of it. The Lord is beginning to visit the earth that He has made. 2 Esdras 9 and 2. Measure thou time diligently in itself. 2 Esdras 9 and 1. So we in those times. 2 Esdras 15, 14 through 19. 2 Esdras 16. 2 Esdras 15 chapter. 2 Esdras 16. We in those times. I'm going to go to Isaiah chapter. I'll read this 19 and 2. I will set Egypt against Egypt, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. We're in that times. Egypt against Egypt, citizen against citizen. And the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to idols and charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits and wizards. That relates to idolatry, witchcraft, witchcraft, forms of sorcery and idolatry. And the Egyptians will I give over to the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. And that's what's happening. That fierce king, that cruel lord, is the one who's in power, who rules over all the nations, man. Second, Job 9:24, the earth has been given to the hands of the wicked. They cover the face of the judges, and for if it's he, then who is? That's the one who's in power, man. So he's that cruel lord, that wicked ruler, ruling over the nations. And how you know he's the ruler? Because he influences relating to policy, statutes, decrees unrighteously. Not just here in this country, but abroad. That's called Western, using Western philosophies. And many of these other countries are influenced by the ways of the West. And for example, that the one who has the power to make the population wear a handkerchief over their face, man. That's the one who's in power. I'll let you figure that out. Let's go to Psalms 54, 64, Psalm 64. This is Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their tongues to fall upon themselves. So pretty much their own words are going to go against them and expose them for certain things, man. Pretty much their deception, their lies. And all that see them shall flee from them. They're going to flee from them. Okay, there's a verse I wanted to find. See if we can find it. Here we go. It's Isaiah 31. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots because there are many, and the horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not into the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Yet he also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoer, which is the wicked, and against the help of them that work iniquity. That's the wicked. That's the ones in power. It's a verse that talks about they study destruction. They have counsel, man, and study destruction. That's their nature, man. They study how to do certain things so they can implement it upon the poor and the righteous, man. Now, Egypt are men and not gods, and their horses are flesh, but they are strong, but they're not God, and they're not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fall together. This relates to these verses relating to trust in Egypt. You know what I mean? Because the nation Israel, they made an alliance with Egypt, man, instead of trusting in the Lord, because they seen Egypt was strong. You know what I mean? But Egypt is not the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yashai. He's a spirit. Lord Yahweh Bashem Yashai is a spirit, but Egypt is a man. They are flesh. They have carnal. So their power is limited. That being said, this was something short related to those 3 videos. All praise to Yahweh. I hope it benefited in some way. Give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yashai Bashem Rakadash. Shalom.